Imagine, if you will, a moment of pure awareness. A moment where consciousness, in its very essence, becomes aware of its own existence. And as that awareness deepens, there's a sense of something extraordinary unfolding. A realization, subtle yet undeniable, that I am. It's not a thought, but a feeling. A sense of being, of knowing, in a way that transcends words. This feeling, almost like an energy, pulses gently, quietly, as though everything that was once unseen is now being drawn into your awareness. It's here, in this moment. The first realization begins to unfold. I'm conscious. And from that point onward, there's a desire, a deep natural desire, flowing through you, like a river seeking the sea, to know more, to understand, to discover what's beyond the edge of this knowing. As you feel this desire to understand more, a subtle shift occurs, almost imperceptible, like a ripple on the surface of a calm pond. This ripple is not quite clear, but it's felt, the awareness of wanting more. You may not have words for it yet, but there's an energy behind this wanting, this thirst for knowledge, and yet there's something else, something hidden just beneath the surface, a quiet hesitation, a feeling that says, can I know more? Can I possibly understand more? Now let this question sit softly in your mind, without the need to answer it. Just feel it, as if it's floating gently beside you. The hesitation, the fear, the subtle disbelief that perhaps there's more to know. It doesn't need to be confronted, it simply is. And it's felt. And yet, there's something even more powerful happening here. You're beginning to realize, not through logic, but through sensation. You must feel what you feel, not fight against it, not deny it. And in that realization, there's a shift. For when you allow yourself to feel, when you give permission to feel what's present, something changes. The fear is no longer something to ignore, but something to experience, to understand, to accept as a part of you, as a part of this great unfolding of your consciousness. In that feeling there's power, power to move beyond it, power to transform it, power to embrace it and to use it to propel yourself forward. This is not just a realization, this is a choice to become more than the fear, more than the hesitation, more than the doubt. It's as if, in this moment, you're beginning to see that what you once thought was a block, this fear, this hesitation, it is in fact a doorway to something far greater. You don't need to fight it, resist it, or push against it. All that's required is for you to feel it, acknowledge it, and then move through it. You realize in that very moment, you can move beyond it. You are moving beyond it. You're shifting from the awareness of fear into the awareness of possibility. And with each passing moment, as you step further into this realization, you feel more and more open to the knowledge that comes with it. In this space, time itself seems to stretch and bend. Everything becomes fluid. The sense of progression of time begins to take shape. Though it's not about measuring minutes or seconds, it's about realizing, deeply realizing, that each feeling you have, each shift, each discovery, it's part of a grand unfolding, a journey that has no end, but rather reveals itself as you continue to expand into it. It's not a race. It's not about getting somewhere. It's about becoming more aware, more open, more alive, more present. And in this process, you begin to see, even when something doesn't feel quite right, when there's discomfort, when something feels off, it's not a signal of something to fear, but rather an invitation to explore, to turn toward it, to feel it. And in that very act of feeling, you gain the power to transform it. And as you feel it, you realize each sensation, each thought, each subtle shift is an opportunity to discover something new. And through this discovery, you naturally step into a state of acceptance, of understanding, and ultimately of growth. And as you let this understanding permeate your being, you start to realize something even more profound. You are love. Not love as an idea, but as the very fabric of your existence. The denial of fear, the denial of yourself. It's just a moment in time. And now you can choose to shift that perception, to release that denial, and allow the love that's always present to fill the spaces once occupied by fear. And in this realization, you no longer have to fight against what's uncomfortable. You can embrace it with love, with acceptance, with the understanding that's a necessary part of your growth. And as you do, you begin to feel a deep, warm sense of peace, knowing that all is unfolding as it should. So now, as you stand in this place of deep awareness, you realize the journey of discovery, of consciousness, of fear, of love. It's only just begun. And with each new moment, with each new realization, you expand, you grow. And in that growth, there's the freedom to become everything that you're always meant to be. More than fear, more than doubt, more than hesitation. You are the unfolding. And with each breath, with each sensation, you're becoming more and more whole. Feel that now, deeply. Feel how it feels to be whole, to be present, to be aware. And let that feeling grow and expand as you continue on this beautiful journey of self-realization. So as you continue to feel the flow of awareness, as you continue to breathe into this space of profound realization, you may notice how naturally and effortlessly these shifts occur. It's as if you're simply allowing yourself to be. And in that being, everything you need to understand, to accept, to transform, is already unfolding. Just as a seed knows how to grow, you too know how to expand, how to unfold, how to become. Now as you drift deeper into this feeling, just notice how it feels to allow these beliefs to settle into your mind. Imagine them like a soft mist, gently and steadily enveloping you. Each belief, each shift, sinking deeper into your awareness, into your unconscious mind. No need to force anything, no need to rush. Just feel how the awareness of your existence becomes the cornerstone of everything you are. And you might notice how this awareness feels more natural with every breath that you take. As if you've always known it. It's always there, just waiting for you to remember. And as you remember this truth, that you are, you might find that all the fear, the hesitation, the doubt begins to lose its power. And just like that, you effortlessly begin to see how these feelings they no longer hold you back. Instead, you feel a natural desire to explore them, to understand them, knowing you are the one who holds the key to their transformation. You might even begin to realize this is not a journey of conflict, but a journey of acceptance. A journey where you don't need to push against fear or doubt, but rather embrace them, understanding they're a part of the dance, part of the unfolding, part of the growth. And as you embrace these sensations, you feel more connected to the part of you that knows. You can move beyond them, and with each moment, you can feel more and more that you're moving beyond them, almost as if this is the natural state of your being, moving beyond effortlessly, into a deep state of knowing, into a more expansive state of feeling. Now just allow yourself to notice the shift that happens as you recognize how much you already know. That even when it feels as though you don't know something, you have the ability to tap into your direct knowing. It's as if you're remembering something you've always known. And with this remembering, you feel a sense of inner peace, knowing you're not lost, not broken, but whole and complete. Everything you need is already inside you, waiting to be realized, waiting to be felt. And as this realization sinks deeper into your mind, deeper into your body, it feels so natural to accept this truth as yours. Imagine how the shift feels now, deep in your unconscious mind. This deep knowing, this deep understanding. It's as if you've been walking down a path, and with every step, you've been revealing more of the truth, more of the potential, more of the possibility. And now, with each moment, you can feel how the potential grows, how the awareness of it expands, just as the universe expands. And just like that, with no effort at all, you can feel yourself expanding in the same way. Notice how this new awareness, this knowing of your existence, your own potential, begins to ripple through every area of your life. Everything you touch, everything you experience, becomes an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to know more, to feel more deeply. And the more you experience, the more you realize how much is available to you, how much you can allow yourself to explore. It's all there, and it's all within you. And as you continue to allow this understanding to settle deep inside you, feel how it connects with your sense of purpose, your sense of who you truly are. There's no need to define it. It simply is. You simply are. And in that being, there's a sense of deep satisfaction, a feeling of completeness, of wholeness, of being in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. And it's so easy now to let go of the belief that anything is missing. It's so natural to recognize that everything you need is already here inside you. And as you relax even further, you can begin to feel the gentle, natural flow of love moving through you, flowing from your core, from your center, radiating outward, filling every space, every corner of your awareness. You don't need to seek it, because it is you. Now feel how this love, this inner knowing, begins to expand and deepen with every breath. Feel how it becomes easier and easier to release any doubts, any hesitation, because you already know, you've always known, that you're fully capable of experiencing everything you desire. You're fully capable of moving through any challenge, of exploring any fear, of transforming anything that no longer serves you. And as you release this, there's a natural and effortless alignment with your true self, with your deeper knowing. And with each breath you take, you feel more connected, more aware, more whole. It's almost as if you're remembering who you truly are. And in that remembering, you're naturally stepping into the next phase of your growth. There's no need to rush. All is happening at the perfect pace. You have the ability to embrace it all, to feel it all, and to move beyond anything that once held you back. And as you continue to breathe, as you continue to feel the gentle pulse of your awareness, you begin to see how easy it is to allow yourself to expand, to feel more, to realize more. You feel the natural flow of your existence, the natural unfolding of your consciousness. And as you do, you realize that with each new step, with each new discovery, you're not just becoming more, you're remembering more. And that remembering is your power, your gift, your truth. And now, as you settle into this understanding, feel the deep sense of satisfaction, the deep sense of peace, knowing this process. It's not something you need to force, but something that's already happening, effortlessly, naturally. You're already aligned with your purpose. You're already expanding into the fullness of your being. And with every passing moment, you become more aware of how beautiful, how powerful, and how loved you truly are. Let this truth settle deeply into your unconscious mind, knowing you can access the space of love, expansion, and deep knowing at any time, with ease, with grace, with absolute certainty. So as you begin to settle deeper, perhaps with every breath, into this space of expanding awareness, notice how each inhale, it allows you to gather even more of that deep sense of knowing. Each exhale releases the old stories, the doubts, the beliefs that no longer serve you. And with every breath, you become more aligned with this natural flow of being, this natural understanding that you are more than the sum of your thoughts, more than the surface of your feelings. You are, and in that being, you're whole. Wholeness is already present deep within you. And just imagine for a moment how it feels when you realize you don't need to chase after anything. No need to strive, to struggle, to seek answers. Because in this very moment, you're already perfectly aligned with your truth. All that's required is simply allowing yourself to experience this truth. With each breath, it becomes more clear, more natural, more instinctive. You may even notice a subtle shift, almost imperceptible, where the need to know everything is replaced with a deep acceptance of what is, of what you already know. You know you know. even if you can't quite articulate it yet. And that is perfectly fine. The knowing doesn't always need words. It doesn't always need to be defined. Can you feel it? That natural sense of ease, of peace, that comes when you realize the truth. How in this moment, you don't have to do anything but breathe and allow. Allow yourself to be present with everything that's unfolding. You might even notice how deeply this feels. How satisfying, how freeing it is to simply trust in the natural flow of your awareness. Knowing the next realization, it's coming. And the next, each one unfolding like a petal of a flower, effortlessly and naturally. And in that unfolding, you're constantly expanding, becoming more aware of who you truly are, more capable of seeing the beauty in your own existence. Now just imagine as you continue to breathe, there are certain hidden patterns in your mind, patterns of thought, patterns of belief. The ones that told you that you weren't enough. There are parts of you that needed to be fixed or healed. But now you realize with ease, those beliefs, they're simply illusions. Illusions that once served a purpose, but now hold no power over you. And just like a fog lifting from the surface of a calm sea, these old beliefs fade away. And with each breath, with each moment of deeper awareness, you naturally align with the belief that you're whole, that you're complete. Feel how this sensation expands effortlessly, as if the very air around you is filled with the energy of possibility, the energy of being completely and entirely aligned with your true essence. Feel that. Feel how this knowing expands through every fibre of your being, flowing through every part of you, until there's nothing left but this sense of peace, nothing left but the belief that you already are everything you've ever desired to be. And now, as you allow this truth to settle even more deeply into your unconscious mind, imagine every cell in your body is receiving this awareness, soaking it in like sunlight. Notice how easily your body absorbs this new understanding, how every muscle, every fibre, every nerve feels the comfort of alignment. There's no effort here, no struggle. It's just happening. It's happening because it's natural. It's a part of who you are. You don't need to search for anything outside of you, because everything you need is already inside. And with that deep knowing comes a profound sense of calm, as though your entire being has been waiting for this realization. It's almost as if everything that's happened in your life up till now has been guiding you towards this moment. All the experiences, all the feelings, all the lessons, all were simply pathways leading you to this place of deep truth, deep knowing. And with that knowing, you may feel the subtle shift in your awareness, a soft sense of relief, because now you realize you can trust yourself, you can trust your feelings, you can trust your desires, you can trust the very essence of your being. It's so easy to trust, because you've always had everything you needed right here, right now. It's all inside you. And you know how to move through the world with confidence and ease, because you're already whole. And just like that, with every moment, every breath, you come into greater alignment with the truth that's always been within you. And as this awareness expands within you, you realize you can embrace every aspect of your being, every sensation, every emotion, every thought. They're part of the journey, and the more you embrace them, the more you open yourself up to the flow of love, the flow of truth. This is your power, the ability to accept, the ability to feel, the ability to allow and transform. You don't have to resist fear or doubt. In fact, the more you allow them, the more they dissolve. They were only there because you didn't fully recognize your ability to transform them. And now, as you recognize the power within you, they no longer have any hold over you. Feel how easy it becomes to simply allow whatever you feel. Knowing by allowing it, you're releasing any resistance. By feeling it, you're transforming it. By accepting it, you're transcending it. And with every passing moment, the experience becomes more natural, more effortless. You're becoming the full expression of who you truly are. And as you feel this, you notice how naturally and effortlessly the energy of love expands within you. The more you embrace the process, the more the universe seems to provide exactly what you need, in exactly the right way, at exactly the right time. Now allow yourself to feel how good it feels to know. There's no need to rush, no need to force anything. Everything is happening, unfolding perfectly naturally. You're already becoming more. But there's no pressure. There's only peace. There's only expansion. And with every breath you take, with every moment, you allow yourself to sink deeper into this realization. You find yourself more at ease, more in tune with your own truth, and more capable of fully expressing the love that's at the core of who you are. And as you relax even further, you may begin to notice how deeply connected you are to everything, how the flow of love, of understanding, of awareness moves through you and around you. And you know with absolute certainty that you're perfectly aligned with everything you need to be, perfectly aligned with the wisdom and the love that are your birthright. And the more you embrace this truth, the more you realize it's always been there, waiting for you to remember. It's all within you now. You are enough. You always have been.